K-O-D-Y-L-O-V-E. When I say Kody, you say kids. Kody, kids. Kody, kids. I believe in love. I believe the future that we share. I believe that someday we'll be there. Love for the children and happiness of life. I believe together we shall thrive. Yeah, the rising stars, and we know who we are. We shall rise. We shall rise. We are holding our hands, and together we shall stand. See the children, see the future. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lift your hands if you're a champion. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let your dreams come alive. Let the children show their gift. With Kody and the Kids. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With Kody and the Kids. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With Kody and the Kids.
Yes, it's another beautiful edition of Kody and the Kids on TV. We are here again to make your day. And of course, I'm not alone in the studio. I have my super smart and very intelligent kids on set with me. And we are starting with you.
My name is Yogena Chimanga.
Okay.
My name is Asha Usamu.
My name is Chim John Waha.
My name is David Ethan Sedu.
My name is Ibechi Amaka.
My name is Asha Lumeke.
And of course, I'm your host on the program, Kody. Here with me is the winner of the 2018 edition of the Miss Intelligence pageant organized by Kody and the Kids. And of course, today we have so many exciting things to discuss on the program. We have the story segment, and after the story segment, we are going into the hot topic segment, otherwise known as the Hear Them Talk segment. And of course, we are wrapping up with the Speak Better segment. Mr. Titus Bankole is standing by to take us into the world of English. Okay, so beauty, yes, because the story we have today centers on beauty. What do you think about beauty?
Beauty is a very good thing, yes, but people get lots of control over their beauty.
Okay.
I feel beauty is something that's natural. It is from God.
Okay.
That's why I feel beauty.
It's a gift from God.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you prefer, beauty or character?
I prefer character.
Character.
Yeah.
Okay. You wouldn't mind if you don't have much of beauty, but you have character.
I wouldn't mind because what really matters to me is the beauty of you inside, not the beauty of you outside, which is indirectly your
Okay, so let's look at the story of Amarachi, a very beautiful girl, and let's see what happened to her, how she was able to use her beauty and everything that concerns her. Let's quickly see the story. We'll be right back. A long time ago, in a very small village, there was a girl named Amarachi. She was a very beautiful girl. In fact, she was the most beautiful girl in the entire village. Her long hair, beautiful eyes, pointed nose. These were some of the most adorable things about her look. Amarachi was the only child of her parents, and both were farmers and owned the second largest farm in the entire village. Amarachi's beauty distinguished her among her peers. Whenever her parents took her for a walk, the other villagers would always marvel at her beauty. Many say Amarachi's beauty made the moon jealous. Years passed and Amarachi grew in beauty, but sadly, she also became very rude and disrespectful. She was too full of herself that she would walk past elders in the village and not say good morning. Those who admired her beauty were becoming very disappointed with her behavior by the day. One day, Amarachi and her best friend Uloma went to the market square to buy some groceries. It was truly a busy day at the market,
as everyone was busy shopping in preparation for the Onwuru festival. The Onwuru festival is the annual village festival that ushers in the planting season. As Amarachi tried to make her way through one of the busy aisles in the market, she accidentally stepped on a crippled woman who was also trying to make her way through the busy aisle as well. Rather than apologize, Amarachi proceeded as though nothing had happened. The woman moved back a little and held Amarachi's heel. With her shaky voice, she asked, "My daughter, didn't you notice me?" Furious that the woman had touched her, Amarachi snapped, "You stupid old woman! How dare you touch me? Can you give birth to a child as beautiful as I am? Yet you call me your child, you dirty-looking cripple!" Ah! Her friend Uloma tried to stop her, but she would hear none of it. Other buyers were amazed by Amarachi's response to the helpless woman. "How can she be so beautiful yet so rude?" someone whispered. The old crippled woman felt very embarrassed. "Someday soon," she said, "you will be just as ugly and helpless as I am." And she crawled away. That night, it rained like never before in the village, and the next morning, Amarachi accompanied her parents to the farm. Their farm was located somewhere close to a big pit where the villagers dumped refuse. In fact, to get to their farm, Amarachi and her parents would have to pass through a narrow path beside the pit where refuse were dumped. That day, the ground was very slippery because of the heavy rain the previous night. And as they walked, suddenly Amarachi lost her balance, hitting her head on a big wood and landed heavily on her back into the pit. Her parents screamed for help, and quickly the villagers gathered and brought her out of the pit. She was immediately taken to the home of the village herbal doctor. And in order to treat the big cut on her head, the herbalist had to shave off her very beautiful hair. He also examined her fractures and sadly informed her parents that she would not be able to walk again, as her spine had been badly damaged due to the fall. Amarachi cried and cried, and as the tears flowed, she remembered her encounter with the old crippled woman and the curse she had laid on her before she crawled away. "Someday soon, you will be just as ugly and helpless as I am." Stories had it later that the old woman was a spirit being, and in fact, the heavy rain the previous night was no rain at all. It was the old crippled woman who had cried all night because of the insults Amarachi hurled at her. Amarachi regretted what she did. "Had I known," she cried.
Okay, so that's the story for today. Happy or sad?
Happy.
Excuse me? You're happy?
Yes.
Who's sad? Who's happy?
I.
Oh, okay, just one person is sad. Okay, can we know the reason why you're sad?
I'm sad because she was a very beautiful girl and she became ugly and she couldn't walk again.
Okay, so you're sad because you pity her?
Yes.
Okay,
Sad.
who else is sad? You're sad, okay?
I'm sad because all those people that she insulted, she passed them, did all those things to her. All of them, they still came to help her out after everything she has done.
Okay, you're sad that she did what she did.
Yes.
Okay. So why are you happy, Chiamaka?
I'm happy because I think she deserved it because she was actually rude to the old woman and she caused her. So I think serve her right.
Chimdi.
Well, as Chiamaka said, it's same as me.
Okay.
It really serves her right because with like when you get beauty, you have an opportunity and you have to use it well. But then she didn't use her opportunity well, and then she ended up without her beauty. An opportunity comes once in a while, so I
You agree with
what
Chiamaka?
said.
Okay, so what do you think, Samuel?
I think that she did her best, and her best was turn back.
She did her best. Was that her best?
She called for trouble and she received trouble, so she has to dance to the music of trouble.
Wow. Dancing to the music of trouble. Let's look at the lessons from the story. What are the lessons in the story?
I learned that it's not good to be rude, because if she wasn't being rude to the old woman, she wouldn't have caused her, and she wouldn't lose her beauty. But because she was being rude, she lost her beauty and lost everything she had. If she wasn't rude, all those things that happened to her at the end wouldn't have happened.
Okay.
Yeah, what she said is true. Yeah, if she wasn't, so rude, she wouldn't have lost her beauty.
It's good to be respectful.
Respectful. Okay.
It's good to honor your elder ones.
Okay.
She was so proud. So they say proud goes before you fall.
Pride goes before a fall. Okay, so.
I think that is the real message of the story.
Okay.
I think that she got what she deserved, that she used vices instead of virtues.
Vices instead of virtues. Okay.
And the vice she used was rudeness.
Okay.
And then instead of her to be respectful, even though she had long hair, doesn't mean that she was the prettiest person in the whole world. Doesn't mean that even though she was pretty outside, she shouldn't be pretty inside. So she used her opportunity but wrongly, and it gave her a wrong answer.
Do you agree, Sidia?
Yes.
Okay.
But I learned that it is not good to take advantage of your beauty.
Don't take advantage of your beauty. I mean, she had everything. She probably would have used it. I'm sure she would have been a better person if she had used her beauty better than what she did with it.
And if she wasn't kind of disrespectful, like she greeted the elders, did everything, everyone would love her and want to move along with her. But with the way she acted, I'm not sure anyone of the village member will even be sad for her, except her parents maybe.
Okay, so what happened to her? Do you think it was a coincidence, or do you agree with the villagers who were saying the woman was a spirit and all of that, and it was the curse? Do you agree, or you think it was just a coincidence?
No, it's the story. And in the story, that's how the story is being told, and you have to take it that way.
Oh, so you quite agree with them?
Yes.
All right. So my kids think it was also something supernatural that happened to Amarachi. What do I say? We have come to the end of this segment of the program. If you're beautiful, it's well enough. It's a gift from God. Make sure you use it well. As children, you should learn to be well behaved, especially to people who are older than you and people who are around you generally. Just be of good behavior. Remember, good looks can attract people to you, but what keeps them with you would be your character. Okay, we are going into the next segment of the program. Please stay tuned. Don't go away.
With Kody and the Kids. With Kody and the Kids.
Welcome back. This is the Hear Them Talk segment, and otherwise known as the Hot Topic segment. We have a very controversial topic today, talking about the homework, or assignment as you may call it. Today we are looking at making the assignment or the homework compulsory. Do you think assignments should be made compulsory, and should they be added to a child's assessment? That is what we are discussing today. Yes, assignment.
I say yes.
Okay, you're for yes. Should be made compulsory and should be added to the assessment.
Yes.
Okay, why do you differ? Let's start with those who are saying no to it. Can we hear you, Sedion?
I say no, because if the children are not given homework, when they need to learn how to do things at home by themselves.
Is it correct that homework, if made compulsory, limits the child from what he or she can do at home?
No. I object to what he said, because when you come back from school after doing your assignment, you still have a whole lot of time to do your house chores. So telling me your assignment is making you not to do your house chores, I disagree. I totally disagree with that.
I think no. Homework shouldn't be made compulsory because, like, classwork tests your knowledge of what they have taught you. Homework is meant to do the same thing. But then instead of that, children can be distracted and then they give their homeworks to their parents to help them assist them.
Okay, so you are saying that it won't be a very good test of a good way of assessing the child.
I object.
Okay, let's hear from you.
Homework is compulsory because homework, when you finish your classwork and they give you homework, is used to test you. So you will go back.
So is it a true
and
test?
learn more.
Can it be? Should it be
So
added to the assessment? Because what she's saying now is that some of you could give to your parents to do for you.
No, there's this textbook assessment test.
Okay.
It's mostly homework. They give it as homework. Now, why they give homework is after classwork, the whole activity, they give you that one just to learn more on your own, just to try and do more things they have done in the class already.
Okay.
So the homework is actually used to practice more.
Exactly.
So that when they give you classwork right now and you go back home.
So should it, what we are saying, yes, we understand that you practice more, but should it be made compulsory? And should the marks you get from your homework be added to your continuous assessment?
Yes.
You should be
I
honest.
don't
Yes.
because
Let's hear from Dami.
When you take homework is used to test you and to know your ability. If you give your parents assignment to do, it will show in your test and your results.
It will show you your
It will show
results.
your
But then again, you've had the good scores in your assignment, isn't it?
I don't think homework should be added to your marks.
Okay, you don't think it should be added to the
Yeah,
marks?
because sometimes
Okay.
you might be cheating.
So you are in between now.
Yes.
It should be made compulsory but shouldn't be added to the marks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
So
it should
has
be added-
any of you here given your homework to your parents or elder ones to
I
do
don't
for
think
you?
it's bad.
But I tell my
Have you tried to give them to help you to direct you on
I have something to say. I have done my homework and given it to my daddy to research, like
to do a
go
review for
over
you?
it,
Okay.
do a review.
Okay.
And why I think homework should not be it should be compulsory but not added to your continuous assessment, because when it's added to your continuous assessment and that question that you did in your homework, you fail it, you will still get some more marks from your homework, which will make it look as if you passed the exam and
Okay.
you don't even know what you're doing.
Oh, wow.
While it's other people that did the work for you, so you're reaping what you did not sow.
Okay. So who else?
There's no how you will do something. You will do your homework and you will give your parents homework to do, and you will forget and you will remember in the test.
Yes.
You're giving me your assignment to do. You sit down here, both of us are going to do the
That's
assignment
how
together. Not that I'll do the assignment for you. You
Yes.
just come take your bag.
Take your
I
bag
think
and
that's
put it
really
in your
bad.
bag.
I don't
It's
think
wrong.
that's
So
really
are you
bad.
throwing it back to the parents?
Yes.
A responsible child should also pay attention.
She brought the idea that children give their assignments to their parents to do. So we are throwing it back to her that a responsible parent will not do that.
I have an objection.
Okay, go
Some
ahead.
parents want their children to like get first place so that they could go to good universities and all. But then when told by dads, they help their child with homework. Because
When a
homework,
child in secondary school will never give his homework to his parents. I
To
don't
his
give my
parents,
parents my homework.
You
But
never,
wait.
because you want to try and do it yourself.
Now if I give my parents my
Some-
homework today, they'll look at me and like maybe when I commit a sin in the house, now they'll look at me and say, you like don't know how to do your assignment. Now it's an
And
insult
it's
for me
so
that I don't know how to do
embarrassing.
my assignment.
I don't even know how to face my friends and tell my friend, let's solve
Okay,
maths
so let's
together.
still listen to you.
so what I'm trying to say is some people are so lazy to the extent that they give it to their parents and their parents like spoil their children.
Okay.
And then they make they said that they will help them. The child go and play, doesn't even care about homework. Then during test period, after like the child fails his test, and then lots of marks, loads and loads of them come from homework. So and when they now add it with their classwork, which they may have done group work in class, it will now result to a high score, which looks as if the child
When you
did not
fail
know.
your
see
exam
now,
and
in
you fail
secondary
your
school,
test, no matter the
there's
assignment
no-
or the class or you
there's
give
no-
you, can
there's-
never beat your exam.
Yes,
And
Okay.
your test, it can
There's no
never.
how your
You can't even get to half.
your homework mark will be bigger than your test.
That your test and exam, you can't get to half.
Yes, I think, but the test mark, your homework marks are
I
also
think
added. It helps as well.
Yes,
no,
Okay,
let me say
so
it's
should it be added at all? Now she has moved from her point. She's saying it should be made compulsory, but not added to the assessment. So do you think we should put it that way, or should it
Yeah.
still be added to the
Homework
assessment?
It should be added to the marks to the.
It shouldn't be
When-
added.
I feel
Okay.
when the homework is added to the marks, the student himself, like I may be having myself, but when I look at my results now, an exam is not done well, my test is not
Okay,
done.
probably due to nervousness or something.
Then when then my teachers come to me, they say something that looks like an insult, but not like indirectly an insult, so you don't quickly understand. But when you sit down to yourself and think, now this is an insult to me, I step up my game. Now
Okay.
I play my ball the way I want it. Now when a footballer is playing ball, you don't expect him to pass the ball to the opponent. Now do my work for me on this position.
Yes.
Okay.
Now somebody on the left wing I will not ask you to come to my wing. Let me come to your wing. Now because you are pressing me on this wing, I will not ask you to come to my wing and start. Well, I want to step up my game myself. I want to be the one to shine in the game.
Okay.
Let's go to what Chimli said. Now your parents do the assignment for you and you're happy they are doing it. But if you get to a stage, you actually be caught and you can't escape it because every day for the thief and one day for the owner. So no matter how you escape the assignment, you definitely get to a place where you can't escape anymore.
Okay, it's been a very, very controversial discussion, and they have said a whole lot of things. I think if a child has taken so much pain, because from what you all said here, not everybody give their parents the assignment to do for them. I mean, if you've taken the pain to have your assignment done, you deserve to have your mark entered into the continuous assessment. And parents also should be very, very careful not to have the assignment done for their kids, by themselves. Get your kids involved. Don't be the one doing the assignment. Also, get them involved in other things in the house. Yes. Teachers also should be very, very thoughtful. I mean, you should know that the children have other things to do at home. Don't give them more than they can do. Because I don't see the reason why a child should come back home with 5 assignments, 10, at the end of the day, you have practically nothing to do at home. You have all the time dedicated to, having your assignment done. I don't think that is very, very fair. We have come to the end of this segment. We are going into the next segment, which is the Speak Better segment. Titus Bankole, over to you. Don't go anywhere.
With Kody and the Kids. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With Kody and the Kids.
Hello kids and friends, welcome once again to your Could Speak Better segment on Kody and the Kids on TV. The last time we had a fantastic ride together and today promises to be even more exciting. I've got a word today and it's going to be about elocution practice. I'm quite sure you're excited about that. When you hear elocution, you're thinking of enunciation, pronunciation, and others. Yes, you're right with your thoughts. So let's get on with it. I've got a word today that's got 2 meanings and 2 different pronunciations. Just one word. And the word is C-L-O-S-E. Did you hear that? I'm quite sure you're wondering, what about that word? Yes, a lot about that word, as a matter of fact. It can be pronounced in 2 ways. First, as close, close, meaning the S takes the sound of the letter S. And the second pronunciation goes close, close. This time, the S is taking the sound of the letter Z or Z. Z. Okay, so what do you mean when you say that word as close? Very simple. When you say the word close, you mean the adjective version of that word, close. And here's how you use it in a sentence. My house is close to the library. I live very close to the market. Tim and I are close friends. Or Seun and Tunji are close friends. Close. When you say close, you mean the adjective close. All right, let's go to the other pronunciation. And what do you mean when you say close? When you say close, you mean the verb version of that word first of all. Verb version of the word. Meaning close the door. To have something shut or taken away for use or operation. Close the windows. Close the door. We're closed for today. It could also mean a noun when you want to talk about a street that doesn't allow you to go through it. or out of it through another angle or area, meaning it has only an entrance, no exit. I live on number 5 Johnson Close. My street is a close. Did you get that? Yes, let me say that again. So when you hear the word close with the S sounding Z, you mean the action. Close the door. All right, let's close this matter of close and close. Did you hear that again? Fantastic. Now you know. I'm very sure that about now you're all fired up and you're getting ready and set to show that you could speak better. That's all from me today. And remember, it's a tradition. Every episode gets better. I'm Titus Bankole once again. See you and you could speak better.
That's it on the program today. I hope you all had fun. Yes. I did. The hot topic segment was too hot. The story segment was very interesting. And the speak better segment was expository. And this is where we draw the curtain for today. Until we come your way next time, it's from us to you. Mwah!